Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. Before I get started, I just want to send a special shout out to my friend Tim. Thank you for starting to watch our show and for telling people about it. I really appreciate you and Pat watching. It's important. And for the rest of you out there, thank you all for watching. We really, really, really love the fact that more and more of you are tuning in every week. It's so important to me to make sure that you get to hear music. Music from near, music from far, and to know about all the really great things going on with music. Tonight's show is going to be just a little bit different. We're not just talking about a band, we're talking about an event. A really big event. You've heard me talk about it before, pretty much every week for the last 12, 13 weeks. The 2 Left Feet Blues Festival is coming up, and tonight we have Tom here with us who's going to talk to us about that, and we have, for your listening pleasure, one of the artists that is going to be playing at the 2 Left Feet Blues Festival coming up on September 12th. We have the incredible Steve Balkun here. He's going to play for you. He's also the maker of really beautiful guitars. You'll see him playing on them. And we'll be telling you all about the 2 Left Feet Blues Festival, how you can get tickets, how you can be a part of. We are still looking for some sponsors. So that's all wonderful stuff, and you can find out more about that as soon as Steve is done giving us some music. He is going to be playing for you for the next 30 minutes. Sit back, relax, eat your popcorn, have a couple of cocktails, or just a soda. You know how I am. Stay tuned, listen to Steve, and enjoy the show.
All right, let's get on down.
We're done. You and I are done for half an hour. We can just groove.
Oh Lord, I got the blues. Yeah, from my shoes up to my ears. I ain't even crack a smile, oh Lord. No, in years, oh Lord. Oh, people, have you heard the news? I got them down low in dirty blues, yeah. Oh, yes, I do. Let me play now. All right. Tell me, baby, tell me what's on your mind. Tell me, mama, you tell me what's on your worried mind. I wanna tell you, I'm gonna give you that good love that's hard to find. Yeah, I am. You're looking good, baby, with your long brown curly hair. You're looking good, baby, with your long brown curly hair. Yes, you are now. I won't give you. You're the best looking woman I've seen anywhere. I tell you. Listen here. I love your mama. It's plain to see it. I give you that good love now and do the same for baby. Oh, it's plain to see. I think you're the best looking woman. Yeah, I want you to give that love to me. Now give me that sweet love. Good for me, baby. Tell me, baby, tell me what's on your mind. Tell me, oh, baby, what's on your mind. Oh, yeah. I wanna tell you, I wanna give you that good loving all the time. All the time, yeah. All right. All the time. All right, now we're getting down. We'll play a little tune that I haven't played in a long time. A little love song called Springtime in the Delta. Springtime in the Delta, baby, bare feet in my walking shoe. Springtime in the Delta, baby, bare feet in my walking shoe. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Walking all over the world, baby, just so I can find you. So I can find you, found you, found you. I'm in the wrong place, always seem to be the wrong time. Seem I'm in the wrong place, always seem to be the wrong time. Oh, oh, Lord, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Looking for my sweet little girl, Lord, she's so hard to find. Hard to find, so hard to find. Oh yeah, looking for you. Won't you come on home to me? Come back to me, babe. Won't you come on home to me? Oh Lord, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Come back to my arms, darling. You make me so down happy. Darling, gonna make me, yeah, darling, gonna make me, yeah, darling, I'm gonna make me so down,
Awesome.
yeah. All right, let's pick it up a little. It's called Got My Boots On. All right. through to my thoughts. Oh, I'm gonna have a talk, talking myself, talking my soul. What my soul said, Lord, I'll never know, but I'm gonna keep on walking to the setting sun. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on walking to the day done. Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep on strolling around now, 'cause Lord knows that I got my boots on. Hey! All right. Downtown, thinking of you. Take my pen out, write a line or two. Singing my song, sing from my soul. What my soul says, Lord, I'll never know, but I'm gonna keep on walking to the settle sun. Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep on walking to the day of dawn. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna keep on strolling around now, 'cause Lord knows that I got my boots on. Yeah, got my boots on. Listen here. Going for a walk to my thoughts. Oh, I'm gonna have a talk, talking myself, talking my soul. What my soul says, Lord, I never know, but I'm gonna keep on walking to the setting sun. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on walking till the day is done. Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep on strolling around now, 'cause the Lord knows, Lord knows. Lord, no, Lord, no, that I got my boots. Oh, I got my boots. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, that's called Got My Boots On. I'm gonna switch up my guitar here.
Hey, Steve, do you have a set list?
No.
I have a favorite. It's probably everybody's favorite.
What's that?
The vegetable song.
Oh.
Eat your vegetables. Can you do that? Kind of? It's a tough song.
I might be. I'll see. I'll play one and I'll think about it while I'm playing this one.
Yeah. If not, I will play it on my show Monday morning.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
I don't particularly have the guitar that I usually play that one on, right. But I might be able to pull off a bluesy version.
Yeah,
but in the meantime, this is a little traveling tune. It's called Too Damn Long. Been traveling across the land. I got my suitcase in my hand. Well, I've been on the road for such a long damn time. No, I only got one thing on my mind. I'm going home, yes sir. Lord, I'm going home. I'm going home, yes sir. Oh Lord, I'm going home. Let's go. Let's go. We'll drive all night just as fast as I can. Gotta get back to my baby, love a man. Well, I've been on a bus, on a car, and a train. Well, I ain't gonna stop till I see my baby again. Oh, Lord knows. Yeah, it's been too long, too damn long. Oh, too damn long. Oh, well, I'm coming for you, mama. Oh, Lord knows I'm coming. Oh, oh, coming. Oh. Coming, baby. moving fast for a million miles, met a million faces, had a million trials. Well, I've been on the road for a long damn time. No, I only got one thing on my mind. I'm going home, yes sir. Oh Lord, I'm going home. I'm going home, yes sir. Oh Lord, I'm going home. I'm going home. Oh, you know. Come on, y'all. Let's go. I'm going home. Too damn long.
Nothing like the blues.
All right, all right. I guess I'll do one more here. I'll do one more thing here. I'm gonna do a thing called Storm for the Devil.
I've been working all night long, yeah. Well, I've been working, baby, oh, working all night long. I've been grinding my hands and my fingers to the bone. I've been riding all night long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been riding, baby. Oh, riding all night long. I've been running from you, baby, and I'm so far from my home. Oh, yes, I am. Now listen here. I've been fighting, baby. Oh, I'm fighting all night long. Yes, I am. I've been fighting the devil. The devil for my soul.
Come on over and sit with us. While Steve is getting over here to sit with us, let me tell you about some things going on in the hood. I Am Fest is coming up. That is the 19th of September. The 29th of August, which is a Saturday, okay. The 29th of August, which is a Saturday, the first annual Preston Music Festival is going to happen. Now, this is going to happen over in Preston Park. That's right at the corner of 117, right behind the big, I think it's St. Joseph's Church. Anyway, a bunch of really great local musicians are going to be involved. The Carolines, Jimmy Rogers, Braden Sunshine. Oh, you know who Braden Sunshine is, don't you? Beard Collins, he's been on the show too. J.W. King, and a whole bunch of other people. I can't believe that. Anyway, can you get in there and shut that off? Anyway, my phone's ringing. That's the noise you hear in the back, because I didn't shut it off. Anyway, it's a $5 suggested donation. You don't have to do that, but it's a good idea because it is for the restoration of the old 1870 Long Society Meeting House. So if you want more information on that, you can probably get a hold of the Long Society Meeting House, because they have all that information. And that is on the 29th of August. And it's going to be a great day. Bring your coolers, bring your blankets. $5 suggested donation. All the money goes to the restoration. It's going to be a great day of music. But now let me tell you why we're here today. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Blues festivals have always been a thing that get me going. I think that my first taste of blues music, I was probably, 4 or 5, and it was B.B. King. And the blues got into my soul, and even though I love all kinds of music, the blues have a really, really, really special way of taking how I feel and making it real. You've all heard me talk about what music does. Today, we have Tom and Steve here to talk about the Two Left Feet Blues Festival. This is going to be going on September 12th, which is the week of my birthday, so come celebrate with me. Hi guys, I'm so excited to have you here with me today. This is Tom, and this is Steve. Steve is also the maker of incredibly beautiful, both of that you were playing, you made, right?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, those guitars. They're crazy. I want one just to hang on my wall as art.
Yeah, you could do that too.
Yeah, you could.
They make beautiful noise as well.
Yeah, they do. What made you decide to do that?
I just got into it, I had always been into creating things and into art and music, and it all kind of comes together in guitar building, art and music, and I just decided, my father was a woodworker and my mother's an artist, and I was a musician, and just figured it out one day, and I got bit by the guitar building bug and haven't stopped since. So.
Now you're in a band with your brother, and you guys are going to be playing the Two Left Feet Blues Festival.
Yes, we are.
The Balkun brothers, yes. Tell me how that is to sing with your brother and do things with your brother.
It's great. I mean, my brother Nick and I, Nick is the drummer, and we have been close since we were kids. He's 2.5 years younger than me, and I picked up guitar when I was in high school, and Nick picked up drums a few years later, and it sort of was only a matter of time before we started playing together, and it's a lot of fun. It's super fun. Everybody asks us all the time if we ever get into fights or anything like that, but we just work it out in a brotherly kind of way. But
a little bit of fisticuffs here and there.
Yeah, and work it out. But we have a great time, and we're just having a ball, playing and traveling around and getting to meet a bunch of people and see a bunch of cool places
and win awards.
And that too. And just we're just kind of fortunate to be able to be out there doing what we like to do and having fun and living the experience of whatever it brings our way.
How is Memphis?
Great. Memphis is a surreal place. When we've been down there, I've been down the past 3 years.
Right.
And the past 2 years I've gotten to go with my younger brother Nick, and it's just a whole lot of fun. It's a wild place. Everybody comes down for the IBC in January, the International Blues Challenge, the biggest blues competition in the world.
Yep.
And it's basically, I can only describe it as, it's like the Olympics of blues music, because there's people from all around the world, and everybody is amazing. You can just be down there and get a lesson from just about anybody you can go and see, but it's cool. We got to go down and play our music and meet a lot of people and get seen by a lot of people and meet other musicians, meet other just fans, meet people that love the music, meet people that promote the music, meet people that record music, that write about it, that it's just a worldwide gathering of people that love blues music.
Isn't that awesome?
And it's also one heck of a party.
Well, there you go.
So there's that too, but it's fun.
We're going to talk now about another wonderful thing, another extraordinary party, the Two Left Feet Blues Festival. Where'd you meet Tom? Tom, where'd you guys meet?
We met a few years ago.
The Blues Society.
Through the Connecticut Blues Society. And
You guys were playing, and my wife, fiance, we've been together for so long.
Your wife.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
Yes, she is. And without her, this wouldn't be happening.
She's an amazing woman.
She truly is. And we met Steve and his brother and his mom and dad.
Yep.
And
the whole family.
The whole family in one shot. And we thought it would be really good to have them be up on our stage. And so the first year, Steve, you had a booth at our festival, and he was promoting his guitars.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes.
And then the next year, we saw him. We went to the Memphis, to the Blues Awards.
Yeah.
And Challenge, and that's where we really got to know everybody. And we asked him about playing, and he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
In the rain and everything.
Absolutely.
Right there. And then this year, they won the award, the challenge last year.
I know they did.
So
I was a judge. Yeah.
whoever wins the challenge from the Blues Society in Connecticut gets to open our festival. Well, seeing that they've already opened it, we changed that around a little. They're still going to play, but they're not this year. Somebody else is opening, and but they're playing. Definitely are they playing.
Well, I can't imagine having a blues festival in Connecticut without them playing.
Oh, no.
I just can't.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah. There's a lot of really great blues talent in the New England area, especially in the Connecticut area. How did you whittle down who was going to be playing this festival, Tom?
Shar and I, we came up with like a system. We asked everybody in November, send us a press kit, CD, and we started listening to them. We actually listened to, hundreds and hundreds of them.
I get that.
We go to shows. We listen to people talking. Like if you had to, who would you had? who would you want at your show, and so on and so forth. Then we ask other people that are like, have made it already, would you be interested in playing with this person if they were to make it? And they check it and find out, and they give us their opinion. So it's a long draw, it's about a year process.
As it should be.
Yeah, and then we decide it, and then we go from there.
Well, I think that this Blues Festival, this is in its third year.
Third year.
And it's really exciting. This year, there's going to be great big tents covering everything. So rain or shine, there won't be any issues.
We're fine.
We're going to be underneath the big top. We're just going to play the music, play the music, play the music. If you all want to learn more about the Two Left Feet Blues Festival, we're going to talk more about it for quite a while here now, but the twoleftfeetbluesfestival.com you can go to, and that will get you there and tell you everything and give you the list. We're going to tell you who's playing it right now, but you can go to Two Left Feet Blues Festival online and figure that all out. Tom, tell us about some of the people and why you chose them.
Well, I just got done talking about the Balkun brothers, but I'd like to repeat a little bit. This is my little cheat sheet.
We like having the Balkun brothers talked about.
From 2013 to 2015, they've won the Band of the Year award.
Right.
I mean, that's just, if I'm wrong on anything, please correct me.
The best blues band in Connecticut at
Right.
the Connecticut Music Awards.
Right. And they're playing this year. We have Biscuit Miller in the mix. If you ever want to see a bass player put on a phenomenal show.
I love watching bass players
Oh
play.
my God, Biscuit's up on top of the amps, and he's running around, making everybody, he had a Congo line going with his bass. I mean, Dr. Love's out there playing his drums on, it was incredible last year, a couple of years ago when we had him.
Best Blues Music Award for Bass Player of the Year, I think.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Best bass player, that's what he had, and that was in 2013 he won
Nice.
that. And then E.G. Knight. A lot of people don't know E.G. She's predominantly a Southern girl, and her nickname is the Georgia Songbird. And the first time I heard her,
Did you cry?
Oh God.
I love it.
Unbelievable. I thought she was an angel singing. She is just phenomenal, and Shar, my wife, and her are just like, they call each other Southern cousins. I mean, it's just, they're amazing to hear her sing. It's like the chills go right through you. I got them right now. It's just phenomenal. We have Gracie Curran and the Highfalutin Band. Gracie's a local girl.
Yeah, she is.
She's been around for a while, and she's living in Memphis, and she's paid her dues, and now she's coming up the ranks. And we had a friend of hers, Lydia Warren, played, and Lydia and Gracie are good friends. And we promised Gracie that this year, we would get her, and we did.
Nice.
Her schedule and our schedule, it came out fine, so we've got her. Gracie's just phenomenal woman. She lives in Memphis. How lucky and awesome is that?
Yeah.
And who she lives with, I mean, I can tell you, Victor Wainwright, she lives with members of John Nemeth's band. I mean, lives with them. Imagine getting up in the middle and just saying, okay, we're going to jam now.
I know. I just want to be a fly on the wall
Yeah.
with people like that. You know what I mean? I just want to be a fly on the wall that gets to hang out. I have to tell you, when I had James Montgomery here, he's going to be playing the festival too. When I had him here on my show, I was thinking to myself, holy shit, James Montgomery is in my little tiny public access station. And then I realized how down to earth he really was.
Yeah, he's just...
And how real he was. And so how'd you get James to do this festival?
We met James last year in Memphis. It was not at the IBC Awards. It was at the Challenge, excuse me. It was at the awards, the actual awards in May. And we were in the lobby, and he came up to me and he says, I'm very interested. I've heard a lot about Two Left Feet. Can I play this year? And I was like, I'm sorry, we're booked. Yeah, I had to tell him, no, you can't.
You said no to James
Yes,
Montgomery?
yes.
I can't even imagine the look on his face, because he really thinks that, I mean, sometimes he thinks that he can...
I think he's a great
He
man. I
is.
just couldn't do it. I had everybody, I mean, if you saw my lineup from last year, it was just incredible.
I did see it.
Okay, so you know all the people I had.
do.
And even our first year all the way now, I mean, we just it's hard to outdo the year before. And so I called James, well, James called us, and then we went back to him and back and forth and back and forth. And this year we decided, well, and he says, I'm going to do something special and I'll get back to you. Well, while we were in Memphis, we met Paul Nelson, who played for Johnny Winters for years.
Yep, for years and years and years.
And well, he said, I, would like to play your festival. And I said, okay. James called us back and says, listen, I've got a deal for you. Myself, the Uptown Horns. I was like, oh, yeah. And he says, Paul Nelson as a special guest. And I said, sold. I don't have $1 million, though.
Right.
And he said, okay, it's da-da-da, and this is it. And I was like, sold. Well, then Paul, down in Memphis, we were talking, and Paul has a video. It's a 15-minute thing. It's about the last days or so
of Johnny.
And we are releasing it first at 2 Left Feet. We're going to have a special tent. It's going to be shown. It's going to be on a loop that goes over and over.
Awesome.
And it's just for 2 Left Feet people.
Yeah.
And so when James said that, and Johnny, I was like, my wife and I were talking about it. And that night, I remember it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I said, I can't believe. I was like dancing around the house. I really was,
Well, I really think that the gods are in your favor with this festival. This festival has pulled in some of the biggest names. It's got class behind it. It's being done right. You're very open and honest about the money that you don't have, and I don't think people realize what it takes to put on a festival of this magnitude, and they forget that we have to pay. We can't expect musicians to come and play for free. It's one thing for them to come and play on my show. They kind of get paid a little bit by getting to walk out with a DVD, but to ask them to play in public, you don't ask a restaurant to feed you for free. You don't ask an artist to draw you, well, maybe you do, but it doesn't happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? Musicians are artists, and they have to get paid. To put on a festival of this magnitude, all these people have to get paid somehow. You know what I mean? And you have to feed them, and you have to house them, and you have to make them happy. It's hard to keep musicians happy sometimes. I know this. It's my job. So to put on a festival of this magnitude is going to be hard to begin with, but then to get people of this magnitude to come I'm so happy for you, and I'm so glad you asked me to be a little tiny part of it, and I'm so excited to be doing the little amount that I can do to make this big. We're going bigger next year, aren't we? Yeah. I say we. You're going bigger next year, aren't we?
If everything goes right, I'm the visionary, and my wife is the planting of my feet on the ground.
Okay.
And everybody that knows Char will tell you that. And it's like my vision that I've had was I wanted to have a festival. I did that. This year we moved to a new venue because...
Well, that's on my list to talk about, by the way.
Okay, so we moved to the new venue, and next year, the new venue, what I'm looking at is I'd like to have it for a weekend, camping, and see if we can't just make it a bigger, a better time. And I don't know, that's the only thing I can do to out-top everything I've done so far.
Well, this year it is at Powder Ridge.
Powder Ridge.
What made you decide to go to Powder Ridge for this festival? What an ingenious idea, by the way.
Well, I have to go like this. You've been to 2 Left Feet up in the hills in Heartland.
I have.
And the only way to get there is you don't have any business being there unless you're
There's one road in,
one road out. And it has 1,200 people or so. And not everybody, but a good majority said, you got a great concert. It's too far out of the way. Powder Ridge is the middle of the state.
Exactly.
Middle field, that's where we have.
There.
Right
Exactly.
there. It's a perfect place for everybody to come. It's a perfect place. You got 9, 15, 91, you got 95. It takes 9, it brings you right there.
Exactly.
All the routes come together. It's bigger, it's better. We talked to the owners of Powder Ridge, and bam, that's where we are now. We're so close.
They must be excited to be able to have this there in the middle of the year when there's really no powder to ski or whatever, but it certainly puts Powder Ridge out there for people that want to go skiing this winter. It
Well,
opens
Powder
up that
Ridge had
door.
Powder Ridge had that bad name of the Powder Ridge Festival that never happened.
Right.
And we
I
still got a lot
I
of.
wasn't going to bring that up.
Well, every place we went, we kept hearing that. Is this going to be the same? And you got to tell them, no, it's not. This is totally different. This is blues. And the blues are unlike anything in the world.
Didn't I just say that?
They
I
are,
did.
you know. And
You and I are so on the same page
Yeah.
when it comes to that.
I've got a passion for the blues, and it's like anybody that knows me knows that. I mean, I love the blues. I love the people that are in it, that help us. Everything. It's just, I don't know. I get so excited.
I know. We all do. And being able to talk about the blues and the blues festival. Let's finish up who else is going to be playing. Who did we forget? We've got
we have
Balkun
James.
Brothers, E.G. Knight, Biscuit,
The
Gracie,
Electrics.
John Namath.
John Namath is our
Shake and the
head.
Soul Shake is right here in the neighborhood. They play all over the place. They're awesome.
Then we have the Electrics.
Yep.
That's Scott Holt, Ed Turner, and Eli Cook. Eddie Turner lives in Memphis. He's played with bands all over down there. He's a good backup. He plays on a lot of people's CDs and records, and has for years. And he's made his own CDs, and he has a real good following down in Memphis. Scott Holt played with Buddy Guy for years.
Yep.
I mean, so it's like if you saw Buddy, you saw Scott, and
Right.
he's phenomenal.
Right.
And then they introduced me to this other kid. His name is Eli Cook. Eli's 27 or so, and I'm sorry if I got his age wrong, but he's younger.
He's a young guy.
Yeah, he's a young gunslinger, and
Yep.
it's like, I listen to him, and it's like, oh my God, he's just great. You put the three of them together, and it's electric, hence the name The Electrics.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I can say about them.
Now, he's not on here, and I'm wondering, is Jake playing on the stage?
Jake Coulott is playing in between.
Good.
In between, and we gave a lot of thought to that. And
That child is going to be somebody someday.
Absolutely.
What do you think about him? He's going to be somebody someday.
We've spent many, we've seen what he can do.
I have to say this: the first festival Jake ever played
Yep.
was Two Left Feet.
The child blows my mind. He walked up to me at the Blues Challenge at Black Eyed Sally's and said, "I guess I'm supposed to know you." And I'm like, "Me? Who are you?" Because he's this little kid in a
Yeah.
bar. And he said, "I'm Jake Coulott." And my face went, "You are?" Because everybody had been telling me I needed to get this kid on my show. And wow. Then he got up and played at the end of the night. He was there as a judge. And he got up and played at the end of the night with all these other guys that were there. No rehearsal, no nothing. And he oh my goodness, he made me weep. He made me weep.
Yeah.
What a kid. 15 years old. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So don't let me gush a little bit, but this child is going to be there too, and he's phenomenal.
We had him when he was 13,
Yeah.
and we talked to his parents. I met him and his parents in Memphis.
I love his parents.
And I said, look, I can't promote you because I don't know really that much about doing that end. I said, but I do have friends, and I'll try to do whatever I can to help you out. And we went to a couple of their practices.
Yep.
And then we just started from there, and I started talking them up, like the Balkun brothers, getting them the word out there about them, and anytime I can. If you play my festival and you're not known with my big mouth, somebody's going to hear it.
I know that. I'm like that too. If I hear about you and I like you, there's no shutting me
Yep.
up. It was like that with the Balkun brothers when I first saw them. I was like, give me your music. I need to put it on the radio. And I do that. It's fun. So once again, if you want to know more about the Two Left Feet Blues Festival, go to Two Left Feet Blues Festival. Oh, go ahead. I'll
Yeah.
tell you more in a minute.
Sherry Porto.
Okay.
Sherry is from Orange, Connecticut. Hadn't heard about her until I went to Memphis.
See?
And then you gotta go. If you haven't been, Yeah, you have to go. You just, am I right? You gotta.
Yeah.
It's an experience like nothing
Being
else.
that I'm a nonprofit,
Yeah.
getting there, I need a sponsor. But anyway, let's talk about Sherry.
Sherry, and she lives in California now.
Uh-huh.
And we met her out at the Horton Plantation, which is the oldest working plantation in the United States.
Right.
During the slave days, it was an active slave plantation, and now that's where a lot of the Pinetop Perkins people get their start on their stage out
Yep.
there. They play there.
Isn't that where where the Pinetop Perkins workshop
Yes.
goes on for the weekend or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
And Robert Johnson, well, that's where he made his deal with the devil. And so it's like, that's interesting. That's never been disproved or proved. However, talking old time things like Eddie Shaw
Yeah.
and the older people that are around, Eddie plays the guitar. He told us that his guitar playing got a lot better after that night.
See,
So,
I'm not going to make a deal with the devil. I'm
Me
just going to
neither.
keep making deals with good people like you guys. Once again, we're out of time. Go to www.twoleftfeetbluesfestival.com and find out more. Listen to the Grandma's Attic radio show on Monday morning. I'm going to be giving away 1 pair of VIP tickets. That gets you backstage, by the way. And I'm going to be giving away several other pairs. You have to know who has been on my radio show. So do some research. Check me out on Facebook, Grandma's Attic Radio Show, Grandma's Attic Music Review, Grandma's Attic Promotions, and .aims. You can check that all out. Steve's going to take us out with a song. Thank you so much for checking in with the Grandma's Attic Music Review on Saturday night. I love having you in your living rooms, here in the studio with us. You guys are great. Thank you so much, Tom. I love being a part of this. It's such a great festival. I'm so excited to be part of it and to be able to talk about it. We're going to do things with sponsors, so if you want to know more about being a sponsor for this, you can get a hold of me. All the good stuff, get a hold of me. You know how to do that. Until next week, God bless and have a great week. Bye-bye.